Hello folks, Crazy Eddie Jr. and we are back in the kitchen, and tonight we are making thin cut chicken parm. We're going to do a little panorama of here what we got for ingredients. Here's our setup here. We're going to be using the Raio's homemade arrabbiata sauce. We got some Progresso Italian breadcrumbs. We got ourselves our extra virgin olive oil. We got some spaghetti. We're going to get our pan here for our chicken parm. We're going to get some extra virgin olive oil. We're going to start sauteing it on there, getting that nice and hot. Then we're going to pop this in the oven. In the fridge here, we got right there, we got our beaten egg for our breadcrumbs, and we got our chicken thin cut breasts up there. So we're going to get this show on the road. Our first step we're going to do is get these chicken cutlets breaded. All right, guys, here's our first step. So we got our chicken breast here, thin cut chicken breast, our egg, and our breadcrumb mixture. It's really simple. You get your chicken breast here, okay? You're gonna put it in the egg. Make sure it gets soaked real well in the egg, okay? And then after you soak that in the egg, again, thin chicken breast. See how thin that is? Paper thin. We're gonna put it in the Italian breadcrumbs. Mix that up real good. Like that there. Flip it a few times. Want to coat both sides. Okay. Now we got our olive oil over there heating up on the skillet. Okay. And there you go. So nicely breaded. We're going to put that in the plate, and we're going to repeat this step. We got 1, 2, 3. We got 5 breasts 5 times. And once you're done with that, very important, folks, you get yourself some Lysol wipes. Whenever you're dealing with a raw chicken and raw eggs, you want a Lysol wipe down your whole area, so you don't want any cross-contamination with the cooked product. Let's get this Lysoled up, and we're going to take it to the pan. Okay, so over here, folks, we have our pan. We have a splash guard. You want to use that so you don't get splashed with your chicken. And here we go here. We're getting our chicken cutlet right now, okay? As you can see. We're going to be putting this guy in the pan, usually. And you don't want to keep the temperature too high, because the higher it is, the more it'll splash. So keep it about medium temp. Cook it all the way through. Now we're doing something a little different this time. We're going to cook it all the way through. A lot of times when you make your parm, a lot of people just cook it semi. Because there's thin breast, we're going to cook it all the way through. This way it'll be crispier. And then we're just going to put the cheese and sauce, just pop in the oven at 350 just to melt the cheese. And then it's out. That'll keep it crispier. Then we'll have our side of pasta and all that going. So let's see, as you can see here, we're going to take it. We have right there, it's just bubbling up a little bit on the sides. We'll let that cook for a minute or two, then we'll flip it. And once again, we're going to do this. We have 5 breasts 5 times. All right, so while they're cooking, got them going in the olive oil. Let's take you over here again. We'll give you a little peek. We got our splash guard. You want to get them nice and golden brown on both sides. And then once we're done with getting them golden brown on both sides, we got a nice plate here with paper towels. We're going to put the cutlets on there, let a little bit of oil drain. And then after we're done with that, then we'll go ahead and just a little bit of sauce, not much, on the breast, and then we'll put a little bit of cheese. Like I said, we're going to pop it in the oven at 350. We just want to melt that cheese because the chicken breast can be cooked all the way through. That's why I love the thin cutlets. And then we got our pasta going on the side, and then we're going to be doing a little garlic bread. I mean, you can do whatever you want. No salads tonight. We're just doing all protein and carbohydrates. What other way? It's the way that's the Crazy Eddie Jr. way. So that's our catch of the day. We're going to keep going here. As soon as you're done, we're going to plate them up in a paper towel. We'll show you how crispy they look. When you're cooking them, you want them just golden brown on both sides. That's usually a sign you're done, because the olive oil gets really hot in it. Go ahead and cook them all the way through. Then we'll get the pasta rolling. We'll plate it up. We'll show you what it looks like, and you're going to let me know what you guys think. All right, guys, here we go. We just pulled them for the skillet. This is what they should look like. Nice, crispy, golden brown on the outside. And after you get that done, what you're going to want to do is, again, I still got 2 more cooking over there. We got a 9x12 glass baking sheet. I'm going to spray this with a little bit of olive oil. And we're going to lay the breast down with a little sauce, a little cheese, not much, because you want to keep that crispiness. And then we'll plate that alongside the pasta. We've got the pasta on over there. We're going to finish up with these couple of breasts. We'll get these guys, we'll put them in here, we'll put them in the oven, we'll plate it, we'll show you what it's like. All right, folks, so here we go. Out of the oven on our 9x12, out of the cooktop on our 9x12 cooking pan. We're going to grab ourselves our tomato sauce. And we're not going to overdo it on each breast, just a little bit on the top, just to cover the top a little. Like I said, I don't like to overcoat it because that's what really makes it soggy. You want to keep that nice crispiness, just like almost like a pizza. You just want to cover coat the top. Just coat the top. Don't drown it. Okay. And then again, if you ever have leftovers or want to reheat it, you can always go ahead and add more. Okay. So there's that. And we're going to get our. I really wanted sliced mozzarella, but you got to do what you got. We want, again, folks, good and gathered. Most of this was from Target, except from the chicken. The chicken was from Wegmans. So we're going to put a little cheese on top here. Again, we don't want to over bombard it, but just enough, okay? Just enough to cover the top. Just to cover the top. And again, we have the oven set for 350. The chicken breasts are fully cooked, so you just want to put this in there just long enough. Get that cheese melted, maybe brown just a little bit on the top. Again, now you do what you like, but this is the way we like to do it here. Okay? All right. So, that's what it should look like. Flip you over to here. Again, we're going to put this in the oven. We got it to 350. Melt that cheese, get it bubbling a little bit. We're going to get the pasta out. Got the garlic bread ready. We're going to put it to the plate. I'm going to show you what it looks like. All right, folks, so here we go. This is what it looks like out of the oven here. Then we're going to put it to the plate. And voila, folks, there you have it. Thin cut chicken parm, whole side of pasta. Go ahead and make it. Make it my way or make it your way. But let me know what you think in the comments. And always remember, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm Crazy Eddie Jr. and I'm back in the kitchen. We'll see you in the next video.